That brief moment seems to capture the very soul of Outlander, a story where the boundaries between time, memory, and love are breathtakingly blurred. Although the series officially concludes with Season 8, the lingering resonance it leaves behind makes fans feel that the story is far from truly over. After more than a decade following the time-spanning love story of Claire and Jamie Fraser, audiences are not simply hoping for an ending, they are hoping for one that feels earned. What makes everything even more mind-bending is that Diana Gabaldon's original book series has not yet been completed. The 10th novel, A Blessing for a Warrior Going Out, is still being written. That means the television adaptation must find its own path to a conclusion before the author herself places the final period on the page. It may sound complicated, but that very complication opens the door to countless possibilities. The producers have shared that the show and the novels share the same storytelling DNA, yet they remain two independent versions of the same epic saga. Therefore, while Season 8 may close the journey on screen, it does not necessarily mean the world of Outlander will disappear. On the contrary, that universe is expanding. Premiering in 2014, Outlander quickly made its mark thanks to its bold blend of romance, historical drama, fantasy, and time travel. At the center of it all are Claire Randall, a World War II nurse suddenly thrown back into the 18th century, and Jamie Fraser, a strong yet deeply scarred Highland warrior. Through wars, political upheaval, separations, and reunions, their love has never ceased to be tested. Because viewers have walked beside these characters for so long, they yearn even more for a conclusion that feels complete rather than rushed. Television history has shown what can happen when a beloved series ends too abruptly. Audience reactions can be intense. And Outlander certainly does not want to repeat that mistake. Season 8, therefore, is crafted as a closing circle. Familiar faces return, painful memories resurface, and the consequences of the past continue to cast shadows over the present. The haunting return of Captain Jonathan "Blackjack" Randall is a powerful example. Though he died long ago in the storyline, his name remains one of the deepest scars in Jamie's memory. Through the voice narration of a book left behind by Frank Randall, Blackjack's presence is not mere nostalgia, it is a reminder that the past never truly releases its grip. As Jamie reads passages that reference him directly, even hinting at his possible future death, the weight of that trauma intensifies. Realizing how closely Frank's face resembles the man who once tortured him causes the boundaries between Claire's two worlds to overlap once again. Past and present, love and hatred, everything merges into one. Beyond that, the final season also addresses long-standing mysteries. The story of Faith Fraser, the child Claire and Jamie believed they lost in Season 2, takes an unexpected turn. Clues begin to suggest that Faith may have survived, grown up, married, and lived an entire life before dying in a pirate attack. If that is true, the heartbreak for Claire and Jamie deepens. Their daughter lived a whole lifetime without them. And now, their granddaughter, Fanny, may still be alive. Rather than immediately revealing the truth, they choose to give the girl what matters most: safety and love. This is not merely a dramatic twist, but a rare emotional depth, one that even goes beyond what the novels fully explored. The differences between the show and the books thus become an opportunity. If the final novel ultimately reveals a different path, the Outlander universe could easily continue, through a Season 9, a sequel, or an alternate adaptation. In fact, the franchise has already begun expanding with the prequel series Outlander, Blood of My Blood, which explores the lives of Jamie's and Claire's parents before their destinies intertwined. The success of the prequel proves that audiences are still hungry for more stories set in this world. And perhaps, when the final novel is released, we may witness a different version of the ending, a bridge between screen and page. For now, Claire and Jamie remain caught in the storm of the American Revolution, fighting to protect Fraser's Ridge, the home they built with blood, sweat, and sacrifice. Season 8 may close their primary journey, but it does not shut the door on the world of Outlander. Perhaps this is not truly the end. Only the closing of one chapter, before the next begins. And that is why the idea of a Season 9, in one form or another, remains entirely possible.